Palarong, Region 4A. To be received by Regional Director, Sir Carlito D. Rocafort. To receive trophy and 100,000 pesos. Congratulations, Calabarzon! Para Games, third place. We now have the second place. Para Games, second place is Negros Island Region. To be received by Regional Director Ramir B. Oitigo. They will receive a trophy and 150,000 pesos.
Sa para games.
Okay. Yes, Bombo first no. Okay. Ano yung pumibas ang pag-try na pag-anunsyo karon sa mga winners of Bombo Bars niya ang first place sa para games. Ang first place sa para games gi-anunsyo sa pagkakaroon. Western Visayas Bombo Bars. Western Visayas ang naka first place sa para games Bombo Bars.
Regional Director, Sir Cristito A. Echo. Sir
Una Bombo Bars ang ganun sinapod nga nahimong first place ang sa pagkakaroon din sa Royal Media. Sa para games niya, na musunod ni Bombo Bars, mao ang pag-aatago sa mga winners sa top 5 performing schools division office. Bombo Bars. Western Visayas ang first place sa para games Bombo Bars. Western Visayas. Dahil ang yanon sila karon ang top 5 performing schools division office.
Vision ranking.
Ang fifth place ang makadawa ng 10,000 pesos. About it ang dawat na Bombo Bars. Top 5.
Top 5 lang yapon bumurulat. Top 5 lang yapon.
Sa kuha ni Bombo Bars kining schools division office. Top 5.
Vision ranking. So ang ika-top 5 diha murag Zamboanga City division.
Bombo Bars. Di top 5 performing schools Bombo Bars. Dahil sa tuapod nga nagpadayon na niya
Unsa man sige, bati to.
Our fifth place for the top performing schools division office. Now we proceed to our fourth place, who will receive 20,000 pesos. Please be on stage, Cebu City. To receive the award, we have the schools division superintendent, Nympha D. Bongo.
Okay, bumurulan. Cebu City ang top 4.
Yes, Bumbo Bars. Pasig City. Ang
Three.
third place sa top 5 performing schools sa education offices Bumbo
So,
Binbars.
sila gipada
Pasig
atleta, no?
Bumbo Binbars.
Master Dennis kadaghan sa atleta ang gipada.
Roger na ito Bumbo. Sa ikaw Bumbo Binbars sa mga performance nila. Dili sa kadaghan o dili sa performance nila Bumbo Binbars.
Lagi.
Okay.
Magmater po rin sa gidaghanon kay sa ni pagkakuha nimo kuan og 5 kabok imong gipada dito niya di pagyod mo tap. Di pagyod
Roger
magkakuha
na
niya.
ito Bumbo Binbars.
Oh.
Maano ang imong inungdan nga ang National Capital Region mag top 1 tournament ko tungod sa kadaghan po sa iyang mapadala niya kadaghan sa ilang kapilian Bumbo Binbars. Ang Arigaw Bombo Binbars ang ano na imong top performing competition office.
Kuan ba ta? Top 23 Butuan City Division.
Top 23 Bombo Binbars.
23. Ang Butuan City Division.
Wala kay pila lang po din.
Ang Agusan del Sur, di po basta-basta Agusan Sur kay kuan man po na da. Top 39. Agusan del Sur Division. Sige, sunod.
Bombo Binbars. Ang first place. Sa first place Bombo Binbars.
Manila.
Ato pa mata siguro ang pag-anunsyo sa first place sa top 5 performing
Sige.
sport division of the Bombo Binbars.
To receive the award is the school's division superintendent, Cheryl T. Gayola.
Basta Radio Bombo!
Adunay 4 minutos bago mag alas 4 sa hapon. Okay, balikan nato itong coverage sa
Bomborulan.
Up next, we will be having the most medal athlete with a total of 7 medals from NCR University of Santo Tomas. A round of applause for Patricia May Santor. The most medal athlete will receive a trophy and 50,000 pesos.
Patricia May Santor, gikan sa National Capital Region. Gikan sa tulunghaan sa University of Santo Tomas. Pito gyud ka gold ang iyahang nahakot. Perting daghan.
Resident Bombo Binbars. Di basta-basta. Ko na panahon na humuhuman naman ang awarding sa mga sa mga winners. Nahog na nga to ang mga ilang Governor Santiago Santoganes o ang Advocate Garma o si Secretary Tani Angara. Ang musunod na hindi Bombo mauna din pagpaubos na sa mga banners. Paubos na sa mga banners ng Golden Bars o sa regional banner, Chief banner, Pambansa banner, provincial banner o provincial flag. Mauna ni Golden Bars ang
Pero sa man uwan man magpasinguan ni sila.
Golden Bars?
Uwan kadiaron magpasinguan ni sila pagpaubos anang banner dia.
Ulat rin Golden Bars? Ilinon kayo nga bundak pero sakto na gyud aron ka mabasa Bombo Open Bars o galing di po ka mangitag kasilungan. O mo na to nga lataw kung asa ni pa gahimuon ito panaog Bombo Open Bars. O kay asa ni nakapwesto. Bombo Open Bars.
Ito man to dito sa sports complex gipasaka. So dito to panaog pod.
Okay, ito ang mga dito ang mga banner. Dito siguro to ipanaog Bombo Open Bars. Apil na yung kuhan. Pag palong na sa cold drone bitaw. Naman kay cold drone rin ang ipasika. Nga palungon man eh. Isi pa closing nga ceremony. Mo po niya itong asa ni David nga pag-imong sa pagkaroon. Wala. Okay, ganun sila pag-ubos sa banner Bombo Open Bars sa Gipit.
Okay.
Sa atong okay, asa ni na Bombo Open Bars nagpasinguan. Pasinguan mo Thomas Sports Group.
As the banner is lowered, may it remind us that the true essence of education is not only found within the four corners of the classroom, but also in the values we live out, the friendships we build, and the dreams we pursue with honor and purpose.
The lowering of the Caraga banner is a proud symbol of the region's unity, resilience, and commitment to nurturing young talents. May it remind us that through sports, education, and shared aspirations, countless golden opportunities await our youth, inspiring them to pursue excellence and become champions in life. The Palarong Pambansa banner stands as a symbol of excellence, sportsmanship, and unity and national pride among Filipino youth. As it is lowered this afternoon, we reflect on the success of this year's games and countless moments that brought honor and inspiration to our nation.
And a responsibility. And the province of Agusan del Sur has welcomed delegates and guests with warmth, excellence, and genuine Filipino hospitality. As the province of Agusan del Sur has welcomed delegates and guests with warmth, excellence, and genuine Filipino hospitality. As the provincial flag is lowered, we honor the dedication and hard work of the local government and the people who made this celebration possible.
We march into our destiny. We love and
lowering of the Philippine flag serves as a solemn reminder of our shared identity, patriotism, and commitment to building a stronger future through education, sports, and reminder of our shared identity, patriotism, and commitment to building a stronger future through education, sports, and service to the country.
At this time, may we all rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. We pay tribute to the nation that unites us all under one flag.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
You may now be seated. The Unity Cultron has burned brightly throughout the Palarong Pambansa 2026, symbolizing hope, friendship, resilience, and the undying spirit of sportsmanship. The Palarong Pambansa 2026, symbolizing hope, friendship, resilience, and the undying spirit of sportsmanship among.
Okay.
We do so not as an ending, but as a reminder that the flame of excellence and camaraderie will continue to burn within each athlete and participant. We now call on Caraga star athlete Brianna Alia Erno, 2026 Palarong Pambansa gold medalist in swimming. 200, 400, 800, 1,500 meters freestyle to lead the symbolic ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give that a round of applause. Round of applause. As we near the culmination of this remarkable celebration, we now have the honor of hearing a few words from a leader whose support has been fundamental in the success of this year's Palarong.
Let us all give our warmest welcome to the Governor of Agusan del Sur, Governor Honorable Santiago Santicani Jr., as he delivers his message to our athletes, coaches, officials, and guests.
Good afternoon. The banners, the flags are lowered. The flame of our cauldron is out. Dear athletes, don't let the fire in your heart, thirsty of victory, be put out today. Seven days ago, I told this nation that today is the tomorrow that the people of Agusan del Sur dreamt about 33 years ago. I am not used to reading notes while delivering speeches, but this time I have to, because I need to. I want to tell you about someone you never met. Not a governor, not a secretary, not an athlete on a podium with a medal around his or her neck. Someone quieter than that. Someone who drove to this complex at 2 in the morning, not because anyone asked him to, but because they couldn't sleep, knowing one section of the bleachers still wasn't right. Someone who ate his meal, first meal of the day, at 8 o'clock in the evening, not morning. That's the kind of sacrifice that these people did. And then after eating, proceeded to work, surrounded by radios and whiteboard full of contingencies. Someone who answered a call at 4 in the morning because a service vehicle broke down on the highway and 16,000 people were arriving and there was no one else to call. They didn't rehearse for cameras. They didn't get applause. Most of them are not even here this afternoon. Because even right now, some of them are still out there during the last thing that needs doing. This message is for them first. But let me tell you how we got here. This didn't begin with a bid document. It didn't begin with a banner handover or an announcement on a screen. It began with a man who built a grandstand for a party he was never formally invited to. The late Governor Democrito Plaza started constructing this complex, this sports complex, this government center in an era when Agusan del Sur had no hosting rights, no confirmed event, no promise that any of it would ever be used for anything beyond provincial games. He built it anyway, with the quiet, stubborn conviction that one day this province would be ready and the country would have to notice. He never got to see it this afternoon. That is the most absurd thing I have ever heard of. Building before you have permission, believing before you have proof. His son, Congressman Edibong Plaza, carried that belief forward with the same tenacity. He drove the rehabilitation of this complex, fought for investments that transform an aspiration into what the whole country saw this week. Beside him, there is also yung sinasabi nilang, in every man's success, there is a woman behind it or behind him. And I am referring to his better half, Ma'am Bel Mijares Plaza. Ma'am Bel gave of herself quietly, consistently, completely. Behind every great undertaking is someone who holds it together when no one is watching. She was that person. To the Plaza family, you gave this province more than a sports complex. You gave us a reason to believe we were worth building for. This afternoon, by the way, before I proceed, please sit relax because this is going to be kilometric one. Yes, I have to pour my heart out and tell you what my heart tells me to speak this afternoon. So this afternoon, we stand in the facility that bears the name of Dato Lipos Makapandong. And we say to the late Governor D.O. Plaza, wherever he is, wherever he may be, we kept your word. We make your dream live today. And this will give an indelible page in the history of this great province. In March of 2024, a delegation from a province most of Manila couldn't find on a map without looking twice, walked into the DepEd Central Office in Pasig City. Composed, prepared, and carrying 30 years of unrewarded patience, we laid our bid on that table not as supplicants. We laid it as a province that had already done the work. Alam ng ano yun ng Palarong Pambansa National Board. We came prepared to defend our bid. On July 16, 2024, in Cebu City, when our name appeared, my first feeling was not triumph. It was relief. The relief of finally being allowed to put down something heavy that you have been carrying for a very long time. Then came Ilocos Norte, where I received that banner with both hands. Not one. Both. Because the Palarong banner deserved to be held that way. That Palarong banner symbolizes the love for our young people. We should not hold it with only one hand. Use both hands in holding it in order to make sure that it won't fall down to the ground uselessly. So dapat bigyan natin ng importansya yan. Para yung Philippine flag, huwag hayaang dumapo sa lupa. Ganyan kaimportante din ang Palaro banner. And then we went home. And the real story began. I will not romanticize what followed. There were months of preparation. No opening ceremony footage could capture. Rooms where people who genuinely cared sat across from each other and disagreed. Yes, there were lots of disagreements during the planning stage, etc. We disagreed, not politely. The kind of disagreements where someone stands up, where a whiteboard marker gets uncapped and recapped because the person holding it is trying hard not to say something they'll regret. We argued about layouts, logistics, protocols, procurement, and the exact placement of flagpoles. We even argued which banner should be on the right, on the left, at the center, etc. Until Dr. Marivic Tolitol of the Palaro Secretariat told us all, and thank you very much. There were brilliant people on this team who were absolutely certain their way was right. Sometimes they were. Sometimes I had to remind them gently, then less gently. And you know why? That being right and being ready are two different things. And only one matters on game day. When doubts came, the skeptics, the questions about whether a landlocked province in Mindanao could pull this off, we gave the only answer we knew. We showed up the next morning and kept building. Then May 24 arrived. With it, you. More than 14,000 athletes and officials from every corner of the country. 18 regions plus 2. Our dear para-athletes who reminded every single person watching that courage does not come with a physical prerequisite. Filipino scholars from overseas who traveled farther than any of us to stand under one flag and compete as one nation. You ran out on our tracks. You swam in our pool. You played on our courts and fields. And in doing so, you gave this province the one thing it had been building towards for 3 decades. The knowledge that it was worthy of you. You validated 33 years of Agsordon stubbornness. Now, let me name the people you didn't see. The Honorable Secretary of the Department of Education, the most loved Secretary, the Honorable Sonny Angara, sir. And I have to mention also the ageless and indefatigable Regional Director of DepEd Caraga, Dr. Maria Ines Asuncion. Sa lahat po ng mga RDs na nandirito ngayon. The superintendents in attendance and the entire DepEd family. You did not just co-organize an event. You carried a dream. And also, I would like to especially mention the city of Bayugan. They really played a very big role in the success of the Palarong Pambansa 2026, where 9 billeting quarters were hosted by the city of Bayugan and several playing venues. Same is true to all other component local government units in the province of Agusan del Sur, wherein all the mayors really did their part. Every municipality sponsored 1 billeting quarter. Special mention lang po sa Bayugan dahil napakarami po doon, 9 na delegations. Kaya Mayor Kirk, if you are listening, thank you so much. You are a great part in the success of this Palarong Pambansa. To the Palarong Pambansa Secretariat, to our Secretary General, whose brilliance brought a new thing to the Palarong Pambansa, Undersecretary Malcolm Galma, sir. To Dr. Marivic Tolitol, Miss Marivic, maraming salamat. Miss Marivic Tolitol was always calm when everything else was not. Grabe talaga. Every accreditation, every schedule, every result, these games ran because they made it run. To the Philippine Sports Commission, the historic 10 million incentive fund for our medalists raised at the stakes, and our athletes rose to meet them. To our representatives, District 1 Representative Alfelito Embascug and District 2 Representative Edibong Plaza. They are not only my advisors in the planning of this Palarong Pambansa, they acted as my consultants, and most of the times, Edibong Plaza as the benefactor of the province of Agusan del Sur. Maraming salamat, Congressman Edibong Plaza. Personally and officially, he really went out of his way to help the team in the province prepare such a grandeur, such a fantastic Palarong Pambansa. Also to the Honorable Vice Governor Patricia Ann Plaza and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Napakalaki po. The Sanggunian of this province did not give their governor a headache in providing funds, in appropriating funds to be used for this Palarong Pambansa. They all cooperated. Although hindi ibig sabihin na hindi nagtatanong pa rin. Just to make sure that everything that we propose to be funded are within the realms of the law. Tama naman yun. Pero, in the end, nung maintindihan nila, mabilis pa sa alas 4 ang approval na hiningi ng Chief Executive. Kaya, Vice, maraming salamat. May your tribe increase, literally and figuratively. To our national agencies, the local government units, the entire Caraga region, in Agusan del Sur and in the whole of Caraga region, Agusan del Sur hosted these games, but Caraga made it possible. Bakit kamo? Di ba famous yung fully air-conditioned billeting quarters? Eh hindi po namin magagawa yun kung kami-kami lang. All the schools division office had to literally bring all their air conditioning units to Agusan del Sur para ang ating mga atleta ay magkaroon ng komportableng tulugan. At nangyari po yun because we believe that through unity and cooperation can we present a Palarong Pambansa that will never be forgotten in the history, in its 66 years of history. Marami pa akong gustong pasalamatan dito eh. Kaya lang baka mas lalong tatagal. Paano naman kasi ang haba nito? Sabi ng staff ko, sir, basahin mo yan. Bakit? Karamihan dyan sa pasasalamatan mo ay mga constituents ng Agusan del Sur. Mag-i-eleksyon na sa 2028. Ang sabi ko naman, put politics out of sports. That is the only way that our
Energy and fuel